Hello, my beautiful Cancer, and welcome to this weekly reading. Before I begin, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the energies of the week and also a little bit about my kind of reading, because I noticed that the readings are beginning to change a little bit, and you're following me and you kind of notice that too, I'm sure, is that I'm going to be straying away from the linear ways of reading, which is like talking about the areas of your life that I feel are necessary to move away from. And there's a bunch of readers out there that can offer and provide that for you, but I am choosing for me to elevate my to move into a higher frequency. Therefore, my readings will evolve with me. So I thank you for everyone who is here, and also Cancer and anyone else who's here, because it's not only a Cancer thing. April 2025 is showing to be a push in that direction. I feel a lot more grateful to be in this human experience, and I also feel a big push away from hanging on to anything that's old, the memories, all of it. I'm choosing growth and expansiveness over settling. So I'm wondering, I would love to know where you're at in this journey, but I'm done with holding on to old. And of course, it's all going to show up. It's going to continuously showing up. I'm moving through a lot of forgiveness right now from my old choices and paths that I've taken. And obviously we have to move through these, but I'm not hanging on to them anymore. And that's going to show up for you. And I want to show your overall energy. It's Lapis Excelsis 45, which is a 9 energy. You're coming to the end. And you have this golden water energy along with this blue energy, and they're both moving together through this forest energy. So the forest is nature, the human. Nature is the mirror of the human. So it's this energy moving through you. And this is just talking about the polarities to me. Right? The gold and the blue is like two different colors. So the gold is like whatever, the love, the peace, and the blue is the hate and the disruption that's in your life. And it's like you're moving together with this energy, and you're trying to work together instead of working apart. Now, I hate, and that's it. I'm just going to focus on hate. I grieve, and I am sad, and I'm just going to focus on sadness and happiness every once in a while. Instead of like saying, no, you're allowed to grieve, you're allowed to hate, you're allowed to be angry, you're allowed to be sad, you're allowed to be you're allowed to feel disappointed, you're allowed to feel worthless, you're allowed to feel all these feels because you're human, and why there's nothing wrong with feeling those things. But can you not stay in those things, please? Those emotions, those energies? Because staying in that energy just keeps you playing in a low field. You're playing in a hamster wheel. And that's not why you're here on this earth. You're here to do so much more. To experience life to the fullest of your abilities, right? And why not focus more on the love part of it, on the opportunity, on the developmental part, the growth, the expansiveness, the happiness, the joy, the peace, the freedom of it. And I talked about this in the intro to my Instagram and Facebook mini reel. The human is so easily influenced to focus on that which is not working, that which is no longer serving them in this lifetime. And he did this, she did this, he did this, it's because of them. And they're easy to be victims of this life. instead of being the heroes. And we're not here to be heroes either. Just we're here to be in the states of being of just joy. And I'm not like, I don't know why it's coming up for you, Cancer, but if it's coming up for you, that there's some that needs to hear this. But it's like, and it's not only you, it's like every human, but I'm here right now, so I'm talking to you. So it's like, people love, like if you ask someone, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I work so hard, I'm doing this, oh my god, I didn't sleep last night, I didn't do this, and we have this tendency to focus on that. And I catch myself too doing that. I'm like, you know, it's okay to state it, say I didn't sleep at all last night, but you know what, this is the positive side of it. Right? And I feel like that's showing up for you in your life. It's like, how are you moving with these polarities together? Can you make them work for you instead of always focusing on one than the other? Because there's nothing normal about you just focusing on positive. Everything's positive, even though you're feeling like shit. And if you continue to see always, oh, I feel love and light, oh yeah, and you're playing a fake world and all the emotions and you're just bearing, it's just not any better, right? Because it's not real. So being transparent and honest is expressing the moment. At the moment, you're like, I'm not feeling great, actually. But it's okay. Like, it's not because you're looking for pity or that. You're just expressing yourself. This is it. Interesting. What an interesting energy to show up. I love it. All right. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your life. The Seven of Hearts. Choices. The Seven of Cups. Energy. This is an energy of imagination, you know. You have 7 choices in the illusion, living in the illusion as well. It's like I'm going to look at this card and have it explain itself to me. Because there's the third eye looking, and there's hearts everywhere around her, and she looks pensive, and she's trying to come up with the right heart to choose from. And you know, a lot of this is what the sevens are usually about: truth and consequence, having faith in yourself and the choices that you're making in your life. And so what this shows to me with this overall energy is, some of you are you making choices that are you making choices for yourself? Are you choosing for your partner because it's better for him or her? Or is it better? It's better for them, my kids. It's better for my boss. It's better for my colleagues, my friends, my family. You know, blah blah blah. We can go on and on and on and on about all the people in your lives. But are you choosing for you? Or are you choosing because if I do this, and my boss will praise me at work tomorrow, and I'll be the star of the show, but it's uncomfortable. And I really don't want to do it, right? Like, it's like, what are you doing? Are you doing it because I'm going to do this because my partner, in my marriage or in my love or in my friends, you know, so they won't feel uncomfortable, and you know, who cares about me if I am uncomfortable? That's kind of working in the illusion. That's you working in a box again, because you're never truly doing anything for you. You're just choosing the blue line and not the gold line, or the gold line, not the blue. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything that, because, you know, your soul too needs to be nourished and nurtured and loved. And your body and your avatar needs that too. You know, if you're always in the giving mode of giving to everyone else and never really receiving, and the only thing you're doing for yourself is victimizing yourself, feeling sorry for yourself, hating yourself, you know, all these things, what is that? What are you telling your experience? You're choosing an experience that is meaningless compared to having an exciting experience. And not everybody's gonna not everybody has to love you or your experience or your choices, and that's okay, because we're all different. We didn't come into this life to be a full servitude to everybody. We came to service humanity 100,000%. You came to service yourself as well. And I spoke to this to someone today about how if you do not love yourself fully first and foremost, then you cannot fully love anyone else, because that love will always be laced with guilt, with like a little bit of anger, a little bit of resentment, a little bit of that. But when you fully love yourself, then you could fully love someone else. It's like the law of the universe. It's a law of balance. So anyways, it's so deep. Anyways, let's go. The next card. Oh, let's make sure. Okay, the next card is the King of Cups, which someone already got this. The Healer card. The King of Cups, again, it's a masculine energy, but it could be showing up as a feminine energy as well. But this is a father, a parent, a grandparent, or a partner in your life. It's usually could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. It's someone who's compassionate, loving, nurturing. Are you choosing that for yourself? And this could be someone maybe someone coming into your life that's going to help you that be more of this. I don't know. Could be someone coming. Definitely. It is a person. This is not a feeling or a situation. This is a human being that is around you that could also be a little bit your obstacle that's showing up, that you can't make these choices because there's this person in your life and you feel bad for them. I don't know. It's interesting. I want to see all the cards to get a better idea. Three of Coins. So the Three of Coins is collaboration, is a gathering of people, networking, but that's your challenge. Interesting. Okay, interesting. And the Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of Wands, is creation, which is a beautiful ending of the card. But let's see what's happening here. So what do we have here? This is a Capricorn energy. I mean, right away, this is a scenario like there's some of you Cancers that maybe are already partnered, or you're living with your parents, or whatever this is for you, and you desire networking, communities, going out, having friends, socializing, doing things with people, and perhaps you getting a little bit of resistance from this kind of energy in your life. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be someone in your life that's saying, well, I should be enough for you, or why can't you just stay with me, and why can't you just that kind of, because this could be manipulative in a little bit of ways as well. And I'm only saying that because the Three of Coins is in reverse as your challenge, because I just feel like some of you some of you could be partnered with someone who's doting and wants to spend the rest of your life with you, and maybe you're socializing too much. Like you're missing out on this. There's like two sides of the coin here. That's the whole point of this card, is that there's polarities here to like pay attention to. So I just feel like all right, I was interrupted, but I'm back. So let's talk about this a little bit more. Every time I see a king show up, especially the King of Cups, I feel like there's something, a specific message that the King of Cups is talking to us about. It's someone who's coming in to give us compassion and caring and love, but it's also someone who could be emotionally mature, let's say, but maybe someone who's not emotionally available as well. But I always feel like they are available, but maybe too much even. kind of energy that could result in such confusion and such like, I don't know what to do, you know, kind of energy as well. I feel like there's a lot of decisions you're trying to make in your life, and maybe you're being asked to reach out to someone who is more emotional than you. Cancer. But like, I don't know, there's a feeling here of, there's a fear here to me of you also collaborating with others, a fear of working with others. You know, because this is a Scorpio, but it's also a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it's kind of your energy here too. I mean, you could be the King of Cups here too, who is used to working alone, used to, you know, harboring their own emotions, like working with your own kind of, you being the compassionate, caring one as well. And it's like you're kind of challenged in how to bring this to the table. It could be that. There's so many different kind of variations I can see with these cards, but there's definitely confusion here for you, or fear, or an insecurity, or this need to be with others, and maybe someone in your life is rejecting of that. You know, like you have, you want to network, you want to go out, you want to date, you want to do these things, but then there's someone in your life that, as caring as they are, you know, who still kind of manipulates their way with you, and it's a little challenging for you. And there's like, I'm not saying that this is for everyone, right? There's just, this is showing up for me right now. This could be a whole past thing. It could be like some of you had hopes and dreams and visions when you were younger, and then your father or your mother here kind of took those away from you, or you thought that they did, kind of energy. You felt like they did, because they didn't want you. They feared the world, you know, they feared this. So then now you have a harder time connecting fully with others. You know, there's a lot showing up here. Something lit up and it's 444. I was like, okay, I love it. There's like an energy here of whether it's a past coming in, or a past insecurity showing up for you, or a dream that you once had that was never fulfilled that's showing up here. And now you almost feel indebted to a King of Cups in your life. So that's why you have a little bit more, you're a little bit more challenged to go out there and meet with people and have lots of friends and groups of friends. I don't know, there's something here. There's something here that is very challenging to you emotionally. The Seven of Cups is Scorpio. This is Scorpio, you know? And interesting to me. And the Ace of Wands shows up here, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And Ace of Wands is like creativity. It's like moving into, it's like a new beginning, a new path. And like actually, you know, here where you were all like, I'm not sure what to do with my life, when you were young, whether now, later, like there's always been this feeling of you never really fulfilling your true dream and your true passion for life. For, you know, your choices have always been kind of either manipulated by this King of Cups or Queen of Cups, or this energy, but in a kind way, you know, because it's not like they don't mean it in a negative way. It's just that they were emotionally immature about it, you know? I feel like that's what's showing up here. And so a lot of you have lived life in limbo a little bit. Not really truly able to find true connections with people. How interesting is this? You know, never truly Your connections were just a little bit surface level. And now the Ace of Wands is asking you, how's about, Cancer, we move on to a new path? Or a completely new chapter, a new journey. You know, let's get in that boat there and like sail away into something. It's not to say that you're leaving any of this behind. I'm not saying that. But changing it up in your life, you know? Working with the both polarities here. Merging them. Not living here anymore where you're feeling sorry for yourself, or you're, oh, I didn't get to do my dream. And the universe says, you can do it right now. And I don't care how old you are. Right? It's like the universe, like, it's like we don't, the universe doesn't follow age. You do. You choose to believe that you're this age and that you're going to get old, and you believe that. You choose to believe that if you don't have a partner by the age of 40, that you can never have babies, and you choose to believe it. So that's what is created in your life. The limitation has been created by you. And the Ace of Wands says, let go of all of that. Let all of it go. And what do you want to do right now, Cancer? Like right now. You're like, I want to go home and lie in bed. So go home and lie in bed. Like, I don't know. Like, do whatever you feel like. Stop living in fear of. To me, there's this, the King of Cups could be very beautiful energy, and it could also be a little manipulative energy. But even though they are very warm and caring, there could be that energy of, poor me, you know? I sacrificed my life for you, kind of energy. And you like, this is why you can't follow your dreams, but you need to follow my dreams. That's that. And the kings are kind of like that energy, right? And I'm telling you right now, there's a feeling of you letting that go, even if you're with someone like that right now, or you're around someone right like that. It could be your boss, it could be whoever it is. Doesn't mean that you don't have to still be with this person, but it's time to start trailing your new, like blazing your new trail. So this could also be a raise, a promotion. It could also be like a traveling, like just going and doing. And this also could be you opening up a business, and everyone like, oh, what the hell? Starting a new project, you know, like buying a new home. Like it could be like a very Ace of Wands. It's like something, wow. Go for it. Do the things that you love to do. The more and more I feel this energy, the more and more I feel like there is a form of manipulation here, and it's very, very alive in my head. But at the same time, manipulation is just you blaming someone else for you, wherever you're at in your life. So that's not where we're at in this lifetime, right? It's like recognizing and saying, no, done, finished. I'm not going to talk about it all the time, though. I'm not going to go and make people feel sorry for my life. I'm not going to, talk and no. I'm just going to own it and say, okay, this is what happened. This is how I feel. I'm moving forward. Next. I'm going to be impulsive like an Aries, Leo, or Saggy is. That's that energy, you know? I'm going to just do according to me, regardless of everyone else around me. This could be you having a hard time working with people, like in groups, you know? And it's okay. Maybe you want to work in groups right now. Maybe it's you like bringing in new groups. I don't know. There's a lot of like energy here. I almost feel like asking every Cancer here to like call me and book a session, because I feel like there's just a lot coming up here. That's a little bit it's different. I could feel like there's so many different energy in this pot here. So whatever this is happening here for you, there's this new big path opening up, a new chapter, and it's all about you. Fire energy is all about them. Aries, Leo, Sag. Me. What is good for me? And I think it's actually a really important energy to have. Because water signs are, they're also me. Cancer is a bit like that too, but you're also caring about what people think of me. Whereas Aries, Leo, Sag don't really give a shit what other people think, and they do without thinking, right? So I almost feel like that is like the energy that needs to be embodied right now for you to blaze up this kind of, that's the polarity that needs to like wake up within you. I kind of like this. Okay, let me see this. Sorry. You know, sometimes cards come and it's just a lot of different branches to it, right? And I don't want to possibly just give you one. There's just so many different scenarios, and there's so many people watching. So, wow, look at this. Milk and honey, great big love. I mean, milk and honey is abundance, and great big love is love coming in. So that Ace of Wands could be you moving into that relationship that maybe this energy would be like, oh no, has always like held you back from. And now it's the great big love is waiting for you. So just take a chance and go for it. Like you have nothing to lose. This is the big love for self, which is something maybe you lost along the way as well. Because you're too busy loving your partner, your friends, your family, your kids, your this, your that. And it's like, yo, let's turn the love towards you and love you. And let's fly and soar to the next level. And the milk and honey is really beautiful. You know, for those of you, I always like see this card, and I think for those of you who want to be the next chef, then go for it. Right? Or for those of you who are, you know, baking, bake with love. You know, put all that beautiful energy into baking. But this is milk and honey. These are both ingredients of abundance, sweetness, delight, joy. There's a rainbow in it. I mean, I don't know. I have to tell you, when I see these two cards come out and I see this card, it feels like your next step that you've been afraid so much to take is actually the step that's going to bring you into your true essence, which in money and love and that is the natural state of being. And we're in an unnatural state of being when we are in lack, in victimization and anger and hate and anxiety and stress, and all of these things is unnatural. It's not organic. It's made up. And the natural state is these two things. And I feel like whatever this is for you, I would say go for it. Take the risk and jump in and do it. Change it up in your life. You've been kind of following the same thing over and over again because of someone in your life, like a King of Cups that you know, was giving you what you wanted on a surface level, but not really pushing you, motivating you to the next level. Or, you know, like there's so many different ways to look at it. So this is where I'm going to leave you, Cancer, because I can go on and on. All right. So I love you. Also, this is like this is my living, is doing tarot readings for people and Akashic records and doing these things. So if you can support me in any way possible by buying my book or my notebooks or my readings or my sessions, my Let's Talks, or however you can, super thanking, joining my Ko-fi membership. And if you already do, thank you so much, Kim, and everyone else who does. And also liking and commenting. That's a great way to support me because it helps me with views, etc., etc. So I love you all, Cancer. And thank you all for those of you who come and watch me every week, because I know that, like, again, my readings are not like other readings, and I appreciate all of you for being here. And I'm excited for the next leveling up because it's here. And I'm excited for you in this Ace of Wands because it's time for you to push through to the other side, you know, to push through into the unknown and trust and know that you are this. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye.